Hi everybody. Well, I made some adjustments. I lost a lot of the butternut squash, so I put some cucumbers in it I've been raising. So I got 3 of those, and I'll put them up in the climber. So you can see I put a walkway, and pretty much the corn's doing good. Now over here, what I put is 3 rows of red potatoes. And then beyond that, as we go over here, got a couple pumpkins right there. There's some good chicken manure I threw in there. So I've got some beefsteak tomatoes, and 2 rows of that. And I'll put climbers on them if they do well and get going. And then I'll just use some hot wire, the square wire. People call it hot wire where I'm from. So I got 20 beefsteak tomatoes. Probably if I get a lot of them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have people come over and pick some, do a community announcement. Get some lights for people. And here's the sunflowers, and there's the chickens. They're having fun. Some of them are just sitting in the corner. So, pretty much, here's the spinach coming up. Looks pretty good so far. A couple rows of green beans, the leeks came up. 2 rows of corn right there. All my squash plants, since most of them got eaten, I had to restart them all. And I finally got the 10 by 14 shed up, and the floors, I need to level the floor out before I put the floor kit in, but I'll do that later this year. As you can see right there, I left that one there so I could adjust the squareness of the shed just in case I needed to move it. Now in this area here next to the shed, I'm gonna put a 10 width by length of, and I'm gonna put the lengthways towards the south. So it'll be 10 by 24 feet. I'll have to move the compost pile. You can see the wheat likes it. That's wheat right there. It'll probably come out to this end right here. So it'll be kind of lengthy, and it'll be a nice little area to put the greenhouse because it'll face south and it'll get lots of the sun in the winter. And as soon as they have any pressure treated lumber, because Lowe's is out, Home Depot's is out in our area, there's hardly any of it on the shelf, so who knows, maybe I won't get to build it this summer if I can't get the lumber for it. We'll see. This should be a nice thing though. I'll pipe a toilet in there, make it solar with electrical so it'll run on its own power. I'll pipe the water in there for bathroom and a kitchen, and a nice growing area on the south side of it for a greenhouse. Probably put that towards the center, separate the room area from the storage / living room area, kitchen area. We'll see. And as you can see with the little dye out this earth, and this is what that white stuff is, it just comes off. It's non-toxic. It won't harm you. And so you can see that that's growing well now, and it's slug free, and it looks like a weed snuck in here. Shame on you. There we go. Weed gone. Weed be gone. And the celery's looking much better. I might have to thin a little bit of it out. Starting to build the stalks on there though. As you can see, it's getting there. It's already usable size in my opinion. I don't like the big tough stuff anyway, so it goes nice in a salad if you want one in your salad. Oh, what happened here? A forest erupted with the lettuce, and of course it's going to seed, but the crimson one right here, I'm letting it go to seed, and I'm just chopping leaves off at the bottom to keep the slugs off and everything else if there is any. The butter leaf's doing good. Basically there's more salad out here I can eat. I just usually go and cut some salad for the rabbit. I'm not going to eat it that day. See, the romaine lettuce is going insane. Just huge. So, and it's really good too. It's really tender. Not like that tough stuff you buy in the stores. Here we go. Our transplanting some phenol. This is going to be the next thing to be chopped down. I'm going to chop this apart because it's trying to get over top of the phenol, and that's not what I want. Probably need to water a little bit so it looks a little dry. Looks like the eggplants have recovered a little bit. Hopefully I'll get some eggplants. Oh, look at the Swiss chard. Wow. That's just about eating size for me. I don't like the other get really huge like this. You can see it's yellow and red, and there should be some white ones in there. It's a rainbow style. I like the yellow one. It adds a good look to your salad along with the red. The spinach is pretty much going to seed. I don't see much use in trying to cook any of it. I'll probably just let it go to seed. Although I have so much seeds I don't really need it. So cilantro looks really nice. Wow, it's just huge. I haven't checked it in like a couple days or something like that. Look how big it got. I think I'm gonna have Mexican food tomorrow. Chop up some of that into it. Now the peppers are starting to go. They're starting to put some blooms on, so I'm hoping and I'm praying that I'm going to get some peppers. I'm really excited about those. And of course I got the green beans going now, and there's a little bee right there. Bee. I don't know if you can see him. He's sleeping right there on the leaf. One of those little fly bees. But I'm starting to get blooms now on these pole beans, so that means I'm going to have some fresh green beans. I have other green beans planted in the other plot too. So I'm just getting excited about this. Now these right here, the purple flower ones are bush beans, so they're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to climb. I need to get some poles in here. And tomato plants starting to bloom. And I can see right here, I've got a tomato right there. So tomatoes very soon, I believe, because I'm getting blooms on them now. And I'm seeing tomatoes. So I'll give it a couple more weeks and I'll have tomatoes. Now the tell tomatoes, those are those green little tomato-like things with the little husk on them at the store that you use for sauce verde. Cut them up and put them in pico de gallo, stuff like that. So they're looking pretty good. They're starting to flower now, so I'm hoping to get some of those because I like to use those a lot too. I just don't know about these bell peppers. I'm going to plant 2 more rows out there in the old garden, the other garden that I've got the tomatoes in. I'm going to plant some red and yellow peppers. And I don't know. I'm just not seeing what I want on this cauliflower and broccoli. I'm getting really small crowns. And then they're blooming too quickly. They're bolting. So I've heard that it's hard to grow stuff like that in this area. So I think what I'm going to have to do is grow them inside in a pot. And I probably will do that this winter. Meanwhile, I'll just buy it. Unfortunately, I don't like to go to the grocery store and buy much of anything anymore. And the carrots, the rainbow carrots, well, they look like they're going to seed. So I think I'll let them seed and then I'll pull the carrots. Probably a pretty good size by now. Yeah, they're all right. That one's big enough to pull and eat. They didn't do so well indoors last year as what I thought they would. I pulled most of them out of the outside bed over there, where I had the great big parsnips and stuff. You can see peas look a little yellow. They look a little dry. Probably maybe too hot for them this time of year already. I can grow peas indoors though, so maybe I'll just grow some indoors. And I'm going to have tons of Brussels sprout seeds. I mean tons. So I'll probably bag these up and, I don't know, do a giveaway. I don't know. I have to do some weeding out here, of course, it looks like. I've been neglecting it for the shed project, and I probably will neglect them for the cabin project. So I want to get that done before winter. So I got a nice little greenhouse to grow there instead of indoors. But this is my rhubarb. It doesn't seem to mind the weather. Seems to be doing real good in the spot where it's at. It provides enough shade. And it's, maybe I'll have enough someday to make a rhubarb pie, but at least I got it started this year. Last couple of years, I tried the little plants the starts you try to use, and they just died. They didn't even make it. So, of course, the parsnips are taller than me, and you can see that they're like a tree. So, I don't know if they're any good to eat, but anyway, once they're done putting the seeds on, because they're always putting seeds on some, I'll have a ton of those parsnip seeds too. I'll just throw them away or give them away or give some to the community down here. But anyway, that's pretty much a wrap up the garden at this point. And I'm going to be adding about 2 rows of green bell peppers. They're actually yellow and red variety. They're more valuable, and I like them better because they look better in a salad or in your food because they add color along with flavor. Thanks for watching.